The prosecution has no other competent evidence to prove that VP Sara contracted an assassin. Ang testimonya ni Kalilong, gaya ng iba pang ebidensya kuno ng prosecution, ay hindi sapat para patunayan ang paratang na ito.
The things that happened prior to the scene, correct? Sir, yes or no?
We have investigated, sir.
You didn't investigate.
Oh,
I did, sir. That's why there's an October 18, sir.
So what happened before that? If you investigated,
I
what
only
happened?
say I don't have personal knowledge, sir, because
Sir.
I'm not present during that time, sir.
Witness is not responsive. The question was, what happened prior to this video?
So, Mr. Presiding Officer, Counsel for the Defense, position po ba ng depensa na pwedeng palampasin ang alleged grave threats kung may masasabing lehitimong dahilan para magbanta?
Your Honor, that is not the point.
Senator Judge Risa Hontiveros, sinupalpal ng legal team ni VP Sara Duterte na si Attorney Carlo Joaquin Narvasa. Welcome back to Kakibat TV. Sa ikatlong araw nga ng impeachment trial laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte kahapon, Miyerkules, July 8, 2026, ay mainit ang talakayan ukol sa paratang laban sa diumano'y pagbanta ni VP Sara Duterte kina Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr., asawa nitong si Lisa Aranita Marcos at dating Speaker Martin Romualdez, na kung saan diritsahang sinabi ng legal counsel ni VP Sara Duterte na walang legal proof at basihan ang paratang ng mga taga-usig ng pangalawang Pangulo ukol sa usaping may kontrata si VP Sara Duterte sa mga assassin.
There is no proof of any contracting of an assassin. The prosecution has no other competent evidence to prove that VP Sara contracted an assassin. Ang testimonya ni Kalilong, gaya ng iba pang ebidensya kuno ng prosecution, ay hindi sapat para patunayan ang paratang na ito. Si VP Sara na mismo ang nagsabi na hindi assassin ang kinausap niya. This term only came from people who took her statements out of their proper context and tried to exaggerate them for what they really meant. She and her family were threatened. And while her response was unconventional, it was justified. But the NBI gaslighted it.
Samantala, sa patuloy ng ginawang cross-checking ng legal counsel ni VP Sara Duterte na si Attorney Carlo Joaquin Narvasa, ay dito nabuking ang testigong si Senior NBI Agent John Mark Kalilong, na kung saan natuklasan ang shortcut na ginawang investigasyon sa laman ng video ni VP Sara Duterte na hindi inalam kung ano ang tunay na dahilan at pinanggalingan ng galit ni VP Sara Duterte kung bakit nakapagsalita na pati ang presiding judge na si Senator Chis Escudero ay napakominto sa ginawang investigasyon ng testigong si Senior NBI Agent John Mark Kalilong.
Based on her statement during the video, I think it was mentioned.
So you didn't investigate the things that happened prior to the scene, correct? Sir, yes or no?
We have investigated, sir.
You didn't investigate.
Oh,
I did, sir. That's why there's an October 18, sir.
So what happened before that? If you investigated,
I
what
only
happened?
say I don't have personal knowledge, sir, because I'm not present during that time, sir.
Witness is not responsive. The question was, what happened prior to this video, this particular clip of the video, if you know, given that you investigated the incident, as you said?
As far as I remember, there is a hearing in the House of Representatives.
What committee, sir?
I can't remember the committee, sir.
What happened, sir?
Dahil nga sa ginawang cross-checking ni Attorney Carlo Joaquin Narvasa, ay maraming butas ang natuklasan na halatang inalman ni Senator Judge Risa Hontiveros na nagtanong ukol sa ginawang pagbanta ni VP Sara Duterte kina Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Lisa Aranita Marcos at dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez, na kung saan sinupalpal ng legal counsel ni VP Sara Duterte ang mga tanong ni Risa Hontiveros. Para sa buong kwento, narito ating panoorin ang video. Narito ang video.
Judge Ontiveros is recognized. You may proceed, ma'am, and you have 2 minutes.
Salamat po, Mr. Presiding Officer. Para sa counsel for the defense, Mr. Presiding Officer, just for clarity, ano pong relevance nung video na ipinakita ni Attorney Zuleika Lopez? Sinasabi po ba ng depensa na yung mga alleged threats o alleged incitements ni VP Duterte ay prompted nung detention ni Attorney Lopez?
Yes, Your Honor. There was a systematic oppression made by the House of Representatives dating back from their even before their mini trial, Your Honor. The committee headed by Representative Joel Chua began investigating the Vice President and her people, even when Attorney Zuleika Lopez was being interviewed by the House Committee of Quadcom Committee, Your Honor. Even if she was answering the questions faithfully and to the best of her ability, she was cited in contempt, detained. Her lawyer was not allowed to be with her when they were trying to detain her in the women's correctional facility, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Presiding Officer, counsel for the defense, position po ba ng depensa na pwedeng palampasin ang alleged grave threats kung may masasabing lehitimong dahilan para magbanta?
Your Honor, that is not the point.
No. Mr. Presiding Officer, I am making a point through my question and I am asking the good counsel for the defense dahil sinabi nila there was a systematic oppression that yes, yan po ang nag-prompt nung alleged grave threats and alleged incitements ng Vice President na prompt po ng detention ni Attorney Lopez na kanyang inilarawan sa ipinakitang video kanina. Kaya itinatanong ko kung yan ba ang posisyon ng depensa na pwedeng okay lang or pwedeng tanggapin ang grave threats kung may masasabing lehitimong dahilan para magbanta.
Yes, Your Honor.
Before counsel
Yes,
for
Mr. Presiding
responded answers, although he already answered in the affirmative,
No, Your Honor. I was just referring to before.
would like to remind the senator judges to be cautious in making counsels for either party make conclusions of law and fact instead of presenting evidence through a witness they will present or through direct, cross, redirect, or recross. Because if he answers Senator Judge Ontiveros, that would effectively place on record a conclusion of fact and law, not drawn from a witness, which they can very well do so during their closing remarks. And when I allow him to speak by way of repartee to the peroration yesterday and discussion yesterday by counsel for the prosecution. But other than that, as agreed with some of the senator judges, we would try to limit the answers of the counsels for the parties. With your indulgence, Senator Judge Ontiveros, please.
I submit, Mr. Presiding
Thank you, ma'am.
Officer, may I just in closing make of record that I also appreciated and also submitted to the ruling of the presiding officer yesterday because I appreciated that it partook of the history of impeachment proceedings in this court. Pinag-aralan ko rin po ng maigi ang mga nakaraang mga impeachment trials at di hamak na pati noon naging liberal ang pagpapahintulot nila sa mga katanungan ng mga senator judges para lang mas maliwanagan ang iba't ibang punto. So I again thank the good presiding officer and again reiterate my submission to his ruling and thank the good counsel for the defense for his response.
We thank Senator Ontiveros.
Hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating video at kung nagustuhan nyo, huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe at pindutin nyo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify kayo sa ating susunod na video. Maraming salamat!